Good morning. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, Creating in the Waiting. Today I'm hopping on for a Let's Make It Monday challenge. And in my group, we do events, Let's Make It Monday and Savage Take 5 on Fridays. And we just challenge each other to create something specific. And today I have chosen to do tucks or pockets with windows. You can use your junk mail, CD envelopes, create your own windows, which I have done in 2 of my sacks, and I will show you because I just really wanted a brown. So what I did was I just cut it down a little bit. This is going to go kind of in a tall skinny. So your pocket size is going to be the size of your journal, whatever size you want it to be. You can put these in Happy Mail. So just make your pocket your size. There is no rules. There are no rules to this. There is no rhyme or reason. So I cut it open from the side and actually from the bottom as well. So I ran this through my spell binder and I just used the only label that I had that would make a cute little window. So I just cut a little window out, okay? Because I don't mess with the craft knives. I don't cut little windows. So I sliced my finger on one of those before and we're just not going down that road again. You can... I printed onto these. So I printed on the front and the back. And the reason being is I don't know whether or not I'm going to glue this down or if I want it to act as a flip where I'm just going to hinge this little thing to a page and have it flip upside down, whatever I want it to do. Haven't decided yet, so we're going to leave that like that. These make cute little shakers also if you want to make little shaker tags. I've used small ones because... the larger ones are not going to fit in my slimline that I'm working on. So the larger ones are, of course, going to allow you to have a little bit more room to play. And they will fit nicely in a, regular standard size journal. So anyway, I'm not sure actually what I'm going to do with these just yet. I just wanted to show y'all that option as well. And if you don't print on your items, you can literally just collage this. You can collage your junk mail. I just, for whatever reason, just do not do well with junk mail. So for this window, I'm going to use vellum. You can use tracing paper, acetate, whatever you have. Anything that's going to be pretty translucent. Now, the vellum is going to be a see-through. However, it still is a little, and I just did a really quick tag with some vintage wallpaper, a scrap of a digital, and this lovely image with some French book pages and music sheets. It's not backed or sewn or anything just yet, but I just measured my tag to be that size. But you'll see whenever I create the journal, or not the journal, the pocket, that you can still see her. It's still, translucent enough. So what I'm going to do here is actually just tear my vellum to the size that I want it to be, and I'm just going to do this a little bit shorter so that there's not a whole lot of extra to be having to work around. Now you can glue this directly down also. What I am going to do is actually sew this. So I'm gonna, no, actually what I did is I glued it. So what I'm gonna do is actually glue around this window and then glue that little vellum down. And I'll sew my pocket shut. So I hope that you all are well. I hope that I'm in frame. enough. I'm looking and it looks like I'm pretty good. So I'm going to be coming on with a flip through of this blue flip-flop journal that I just completed. And what I'm going to do is actually cut that because and I'm going to keep mine pretty simple. Just a little bit of collaging, I think. Trying to bring that over some. Snip that. And I am going to sew my pocket shut. Trying to decide. Okay, so I want it this way, and I'll tell you why. I think I might want to put like a flower or something there. I'm not sure. Do I want to? I think I'm actually going to cut that down some. It's throwing me off a little bit. That's a little bit better. It was just throwing me off. So I'm just going to sew my pocket shut. I'm just going to do a straight stitch. If you don't sew, that's okay. You don't have to. Just glue your pocket closed. And if you want the stitching effect, take a lovely pin, and I might do that on the next one. Do some faux stitching. Or just draw like a wonky line. If you have a white pen, that would look really pretty, give it a really kind of vintage vibe. I don't have any white pens right now, so I'm actually probably not going to do that. So I'm just using some brown threading there. So now essentially we have created our pocket, but what I didn't do is get that vellum because I wasn't really thinking. I was thinking I was going to sew that for some reason. I'll do better on the next one. You want to make sure that that window is in there, or whatever you're going to be sliding in and out of your journal is going to get caught on that. So now we have one pocket. Now let me just show you. So this is the flip-flop. It's in a flip-flop journal. Is essentially, it's not really an accordion style. I mean, it kind of is, but it does have this little flop out here. But I'm going to be coming on with a flip through of this journal. But I just wanted to show y'all that is one of the pockets. Just really elegant and kind of beautiful looking, just depending on, of course, how you decide to embellish it. Just gonna even that up. Keep my paper in place. And I'm actually going to cut this just a little bit because my label isn't quite center. Not that it really matters to me. I'll put a flower. I'll put a floral over here, or we'll do some sentiments. So I'm just going to leave it be, and that's beautiful like that. So just gonna tear a piece of vellum to go inside our pocket. And I'm just using Fabri-Tac, just going around the window, and then I'll put more glue where it would need to be. And typically, I don't really do my glue as messy as that. I will typically get it right on there to where I'm not having to rub any of that off. My mind is way ahead of itself right now. And again, I'm gonna do the same thing and sew my pocket shut just with a really pretty straight stitch. I have a scrap pile of just book pages, music sheets, doily bits. Just a few little snips of corrugated cardboard I might use. I'm working with Raindrop Lila's Parisian digital for this new journal that I'm working on. So it has just really pretty muted pink tones. So I'm gonna probably put a little pink floral on here maybe. I'm just gonna play around with just some pieces. Sometimes I like the doily up underneath the pocket. I'm sorry. Oh, bless me. I'm just gonna make some little clusters. I want to see if I want a pop of color or anything back there. So I'm just gonna start gluing some of these little pieces down. These I'm not. I'm actually gonna sew on them and then glue them down. sometimes I want to distress the edges and sometimes I don't, and my eyes are not wanting to distress them, so I'm not going to ink those pages. Really wish that I had some wax seals made up right now. Let me see what I might possibly have. Okay, those are paper clips as far as a wax seal goes. Bearing in mind what the journal I'm gonna be putting this in. And some of my wax seals just did not come out very well. But I can't bring myself to throw them away. I saw one that might have been usable. Okay. I'm gonna need to just go ahead and bite the bullet on these and just throw them away. That looks cute. Let's just see. I'm gonna grab some cheesecloth, maybe put some cheesecloth underneath my wax seal. And I'm just, you know, doing a little bit here because your tag is gonna really be I'm gonna go ahead and sew that together. And I'm gonna do a little zigzag stitch. You can use your die cuts. I do have just some little flowers and stuff that I pulled out. Little butterflies and stuff would look cute as the little focal point in your little cluster here. Now for the Let's Make It Monday, you just take this and run with it, okay? You don't have to create exactly the collage that I did, you know, all of that. You just take it and, you know, make what you want to make, as long as it's a window, pocket, or tuck. And then make sure you use the hashtag Let's Make It Monday when posting to the main feed, and I will enter you in to the Let's Make It Monday August drawing at the end of the month. So each week that you participate gets you an entry on the wheel. If you participate each week, you get an extra entry. So more chances for you to win. I think I'm gonna possibly put a butterfly or something up there. But I do want to do maybe that's so pretty. Maybe I can get that to fit on there. Keep room in your heart for the unimaginable. I'm just gonna piece these here. Now they're not stuck down, so I can play with the placement. And I really don't want them to be like, well, they are kind of straight. I really don't care if they're straight. I'm just going to glue that down. I was thinking, oh, do I want to put a little ribbon underneath there? Now, I just ordered, I'm so excited, some crinkle ribbon from the lovely Cheryl Hood, a huge bundle. So I really wanted some of my ribbon on my tag. So this little cluster, those little clusters look good on there too. But I do need to back that, so I'm getting way ahead of myself right now. Look at this tag. Like a little cluster like that. That's so pretty. Okay. Now, I think I want a little flower there. I don't want anything really bright, like at all. I really like these flowers. I might not put anything on that, actually. That looks really cute there, but it's not really matching this. I think I might really want to change this wax seal. I really want this up here. That wax seal is like super throwing me off though. Maybe with a different color. Okay. I'm gonna have to find something else. Maybe we do another little flower. Or even a little butterfly or something. That's cute. Better, better, better. Okay, so we're gonna go with this. So again, you just really play with it until you find something that you like. And then we'll do our tag once I back it, and I'm just gonna use some of my vintage lace to tie a cute little bow. She better fit in there. Good thing I didn't sew around it yet, because I really want this tag in here. Well, actually, I'm gonna cut her just a little because I don't want it to be extremely hard to get in and out of my pocket. So when you sew and glue your pocket shut, you do lose a little bit of real estate, obviously. I think I want her shorter. Well, my word. Oh, because she was gonna go in this one. Okay, never mind. Moving on. Okay. I'm gonna have to make another little tag for this one. So we'll just set this to the side. But she's gonna go in here. And I don't want my tag like super, I want it a little bigger than the pocket, but I don't want, guys, I swear this works. I'm just super struggling right now. And then I need to glue that doily down. So I just want to take a moment and thank my subscribers who tune in and watch and comment and offer so much encouragement. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for being here and tuning in. Drop a comment. Let me know if this is your first time watching. If you are not a member of my Facebook group, head on over and join. Let's leave our little lady in there, actually. Let's kind of create around our lady. I think just for maybe a bit of corrugated cardboard. I actually do want to ink these up some. Just using some ground espresso. Just creating a little bit of separation. And I think maybe here I'm just going to make this a little bit smaller. Okay. I'm just cutting that some, I think. And I feel like I want this here. I don't know, guys. What I do know is I want the cluster like this. So what I'm gonna do is actually sew this together. But I was thinking I wanted my doily a different way. I'm not liking that. I like the flower going up the side. I'm just not liking the way that that looks. We'll get it. I promise. Okay. I'm gonna just hold this together with some glue. And then I'm going to be sewing it. Let's see about a smaller little flower. That's cute. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make a decision and go. So I'm gonna go with that. And just play with your pieces until you find something you like. And I'm just gonna do some sort of sewing somewhere on here. Give me just 1 second, guys. Rethread my bobbin, or not my bobbin, my needle. This just adds more detail. Do a straight stitch along that corner. And then it also, you know, holds my cluster more together. Since I was just kind of haphazardly, you know, if you have a little button, that a button would look cute. I'm gonna go ahead and glue my cluster onto my pocket. It's good having these little pieces made up already also. Let's do it right there. Again, a little button would have looked cute, but we're going with this. It's a good way to just use up these little, you know, scrap pieces if you have any like that. I'm gonna go ahead and glue that down. Well, the top piece tore off. Stick that little guy there. I'm gonna go ahead and glue that down there. I like that there. Okay. And maybe let's see. And we're going to use Go Where Your Heart Takes You. Like that. So those are my 2 pockets for Let's Make It Monday. Again, I just wanted to show you those other options at the beginning. I'm not sure how I'm going to be using my CD envelopes in this little journal, but they are super cute. And I just took an image from this Parisian kit and I just put it onto the pockets. So you have those and they look super cute with your little tags inside of them. So I can't wait to see what everyone submits for their Let's Make It Monday. Thank you guys so much for just so much encouragement, not just for myself, but for one another, especially in the Facebook group. I love you ladies so much. So keep creating and create what brings you joy. Bye guys.